The opportunity is always when nobody is looking. It's buy low, sell high, buy when there is very little attention, sell when there's a lot of attention. Now everybody's talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, but there is a major token most people aren't talking about. And that token is BNB. Of course, crypto isn't doing too well in the last week, but BNB at least lost the least. It lost even less than Bitcoin, even though it should be more volatile, right? That's the idea of altcoins, right? Price movements gets amplified. Whenever we are in a bull run, then the altcoins tend to outperform Bitcoin and vice versa. So when we are crashing, BNB in theory should be doing worse than Bitcoin and Ethereum. And for Solana, we do see that. For BNB, we don't. The trading volume on Ethereum in the last 24 hours was 1.9 billion. The trading volume on Solana was 1.2 billion. The trading volume on BNB wasn't far behind that. 1 billion. And so everybody talks about meme coins on Solana, everybody talks about Dog with Hat or about Myro, but very few people are discussing what's actually going on the Binance Smart Chain, and there is a lot of activity. Now the issue with the Binance Smart Chain is that you can't easily trade every token here, because unfortunately there's also a lot of rug pulls here. But when you make informed decisions, you can actually see the number of users for the Binance Smart Chain is still higher compared to everything else. So the trading volume might not be the highest, but the number of users is very, very high. And what we also see is that a lot of the new users stick around, as in they convert into returning users. Now the largest decentralized application on the BSC is PancakeSwap. It's the only dApp that also grew in the last month, and it's got a market share of more than 80% of the decentralized exchange trading volume on the Binance Smart Chain. Now let's first look at the relative valuation of BNB to the rest of the market. What's the BNB dominance? What's the relative valuation to Bitcoin, to Ethereum? What's the potential upside versus downside? This here is BNB in US dollars. And yes, this did go up quite a bit. And just based on this chart, the potential risk versus reward doesn't look that pretty. But have a look at this. This is BNB relative to Ethereum. That's looking much better. The potential risk is minus 37%. The potential gain is plus 42%. Have a look at this. This is BNB dominance. So how much of all of crypto is in BNB? Maybe the floor is around here. Maybe the upside is, in the very positive case, over here, but there's already resistance over here. The risk is minus 40% roughly. The upside is 25 to 70%. So here's how I think about this. It appears that with the change of the CEO of Binance, with CZ not anymore spearheading the development, that a lot of the regulatory risk of Binance is being fought off. At the same time, the current momentum is positive, while we don't see massive exaggeration yet, right? There's no frenzy like with the Solana meme coin trading. And so here's a potential trading idea. Have a look at this. This is the Cake token, so the largest decentralized exchange, divided by the BNB price. And we are very, very close to a support here. And the upside could potentially be 140% if we hold this support. If we don't, of course, then the best is to simply set a stop loss and then sell once we see the wick below. But still, this is something not a lot of people are talking about, right? Whenever prices are low, nobody talks about it. Whenever prices are high, everybody has a lot of interest in a token. Now, overall, crypto does look somewhat dangerous right now. Overall, we don't see that much purchases in the Bitcoin ETF. We also see how Ethereum tends to bleed down because the hope for the Ethereum ETF is dwindling. But at the same time, we also see some positive flags. For example, the stablecoin market cap tends to be rising. So check this out. Crypto is expanding since October of last year. There's more and more stablecoins floating around. We were in a bear market after the Terra Luna collapse, a very constant decline in stablecoin market caps. Now we're turning around. Now more and more money is potentially available for altcoin speculation. And so maybe the Cake token is a potential opportunity. There aren't so many altcoins right now that are already at the support level. A lot of altcoins are still bleeding in the general market, but there is capital flowing in. The stablecoin dominance is rising, and so there's more and more capital that has the potential to get deployed at some point. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.